Welcome back, fellow armchair general. This is Gamer1745, and we are going to achieve the victory, what they're calling, and maybe I should have named this, breakthrough at Sedan. That's what we've done. We've broken through, and like I said at the end of the last video, take that instantly. Loud dramatic music. Hope that didn't blow out your speakers. Continue. Though I like the way artillery works in this game better than I like the way artillery works in Order of Battle. Okay, yeah, this is what I wanted to. Channel Coast. It's not. I know it's been less than a week since your brilliant breakthrough at Sedan, but there's no time to rest. Herr General. The iron is hot, the time to strike is now. I love the old and comical, I will agree that it was comical, but I love the old Panzer General audio narration. I wish they would add that to this instead of having me trying to narrate this for you. From your new base of operations, I need you to advance all the way to the English Channel, completely cutting off all Allied troops in Belgium. Primary objective, capture all victory hexes, although along the way are a host of objectives you need to secure, crossing the Somme River and Escaut River. I don't know how you pronounce that properly. At Cambrai will have to be accomplished quickly and be secure to secure them all should the French counterattack and try to retake them. After that, Arras deserves some special attention. Recon from Rommel's 7th Division reported a substantial garrison of British forces, including heavy armor, so I would definitely prepare for that contingency. Finally, 2 more locations are here, and here will need to be secure to fully protect the flanks of our advance and permanently cut off Allied line, or cut the Allied lines in half. This is now your task. Quick task. Okay, well, he has every confidence in my abilities, and we have a new hero! Michael Schroeder, Ambusher. Okay, always triggers an ambush when attacked. Very nice. So that should probably go to something like an infantry unit. Okay, and I think I may have another person to assign. Okay, Cambrai, if I'm not mistaken, and I might be, wasn't that the scene of the first major tank attack in World War I think. And Arras, I believe, is where the French and the English tried to do a counterattack that failed. Okay, well, we don't have much in the way of points, and our units are in bad shape. So, in my mind, all hope of... So I am playing at general level, all hope of elite reinforcements are out the window entirely. So I'm looking at the worst. 41, okay. Artillery is of critical importance. At least I'm taking that as such. Okay, opening moves, where we're sort of starting off, look fairly secure. We'll probably be able to take that for 100 points. I mean, there might be infantry there, but I know there were some tanks and whatnot, and engineers last time. not expecting too much, so we should be able to push north of there, maybe? Who knows what? We got some reconnaissance aircraft and our recon. Well, the reason I fully did the recon, because obviously we're going to be pushing that out forward. But any sort of counterattack against that would be damaging. Okay, well, I think what I need to do here is these grenadiers, get them up to some sort of level of strength instead of the artillery. Right. Okay. Our most forward air base, we'll stick all of our air there. Including our reconnaissance. We'll put our recon unit up front just to get the immediate benefit from that. Tanks are in somewhat good shape. And being a weird. Okay. I've not played. There's, and I haven't been informed officially, but I'm sure there is going to be DLCs to this. I just can't imagine that that's not going to happen. I mean, you can look at Panzer Corps, the original, and just the way things are going to happen. I think there's 60 plus missions in this, base game, if you will. So I anticipate it to be significant, the East Front campaign, but I don't have any great detail, and I have not played, because I'm not really playing except for you guys, so meaning I'm not playing ahead by much. I mean, I test things out and whatnot at times for sure, but I'm not overly pursuing things in advance. I've not been watching other streamers much, a little bit, but not enough to know. These are the, okay. You guys might be able to sweep up some of that. Okay, Pioneers. Cambrai or Perone? Probably down here we'll need them more, because Cambrai looks like we could surround them, or... Well, either way they can shift back and forth, maybe. All right. So let's save. I want to do that just in case we learn some lesson and I can go back and alter it. Now, always an ambush. Assign a hero. Okay. Oh, we have 2 unassigned. Fast retreat. Okay. Okay, we'll give him that. Now, do we do fast retreat? And then we can reassign later on. I don't think that anything like this is permanent. Sort of kind of think armored car, reconnaissance might be a good fast retreat, or tanks or infantry? Well, we're gonna stick with armored cars for the moment. If someone has better ideas, I will gladly hear that. Okay, so that's our heroes assigned. Now let's end the deployment. Okay, so we have rain enough that we can't make any air operations, and which is messing up our reconnaissance. We have FT-17s up here. These are probably the, I don't know, do you call them the male type that have the gun mount as opposed to the machine gun? That isn't going to get us where we want to go. They can't attack, unfortunately, but we will pursue them. I wanted one more nice attack there. Oh, this bad weather, that's really upsetting me. Let's hope there's no occupying troops, or we just bumped into them. We're going to risk this, yes, because we're sort of counting on that prestige. Okay, so we have troops there. I expected that one. No, let's undo this. Well, we can creep forward because this is reconnaissance. Okay, so we spotted some fighters. They can't do much. I was just wondering if we're going to bump into some artillery or anti-aircraft artillery up there. We're going to try to attack that from the north. Let's try to be a little bit smart about some of this. Not everything. I'm not going to be smart about everything. Don't worry about that. Okay, IKB. Yes, see you tomorrow if you can make it. That would be lovely. Okay, well, I'm going, there's nobody on the bridge. Yay. That worked out. I'm going, there's nobody. Oh. Nope, ambush. That really wrecked us. Okay, I pushed a little too hard. And paid for it. Yeah, we'll risk a counterattack on that artillery. Really a pain without your air. Now, let's see. We lost our AA last mission. Partially to my folly. Let's also see what other new units are available. We got Kradschützen, which were already there available. Ooh, we can't afford them, but capture, we go with these captured guns. Letting it, oh, we're just nowhere near the purchase price of any of this stuff. Okay. Even that, no. Okay. Close, so we need to save up more. Well, in that case, what we're going to do here is... I think this is going to be more of a... war winner. Oh, no, I don't think we can afford to do elite reinforcements. Okay. Yes, that wasn't the best. Oh. No, that worked out okay. Now, nice weather, nice weather. Now we can see things. The rain's gone. They've moved out of the town. Nice, thankfully for us. Okay, our first move, we will go after that. They retreated, we'll keep the pressure up. And there goes a motorcycle. Let's swing in to surround them. Let's move these up to bombard them. Move up some infantry. They look, for some reason, rather resistance to armor. Hey, James. Good to have you here. Okay, I think we can take care of that. So we're going to come here. Bombard. There. Well, good thing they moved in a way in which... And they surrender, very nice. Okay, we're going to take that airport away from the French. And we're going to move over here. They can come back out and try to reoccupy it, but that will have lost them the use of it for the turn. I really wonder at the ability of an FT-17 to at all compete against a 38T. Okay. No, they can't attack if they do that. Yeah. I want to spend... Get that up to full strength. They've moved, they've moved. These guys have moved. Most everyone has moved. No, not necessarily. Okay, they've moved down here. They still need trucks. That is about the best I think we can hope to do this turn. Oh, no, 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 no. I almost forgot. Almost forgot. Almost forgot. Do we escort or do we attack? No, attack is going to be too dangerous for us, or too damaging. So we're going to come up here and escort this bomber. They may attack our Stukas down here. But I'm not sure because we've taken that airport and they may need to spend this turn rebasing. So I don't know. Yep, they have to rebase. That's going to be a very bad ouch. Ouch. And that was okay-ish. And a reconnaissance. Well, you got the retreat guy here, so maybe you'll not do so badly if you need to retreat. Oh. Dingo? That's really? I thought they were later, but maybe not. Ooh. An A-13 overrun, and they killed my reconnaissance that had to... Oh, people, 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 people. I think they just killed one of my heroes here. Well, this is the first time I've played this mission. I've never played this mission before. Load game. We can load game. And Channel Coast, start. We can come back to here. I have really sort of not done this very well. Okay, let's see. Did we assign? Did we save before or after assigning the heroes? Still want to? Okay, still want to assign. I think. There we go. And I don't remember which of the units. I don't know if it really matters that I assign the ambusher. Oh, you know? No, I'm this oh no, okay. Oh, I can't. I guess you can't reassign. You can dismiss a hero, but you can't reassign him. Ooh, that's interesting. I did not know that. Okay, so let's go back and load. I did not know you can't reassign. At least that's what is apparent. Okay, you know, I think it would actually be really good to have this, assign a hero, to always, I was thinking an infantry guy because he sort of looks infantry and whatnot, but sort of cold Russia, Stalingrad kind of thing. Always when attacked. Yeah, the reconnaissance guy is going to be the ambusher. I guess we can unassign here, maybe? I don't know. So if we go into the... Okay, maybe in the unit here we can... Okay, we can unassign within the unit. Okay. You can't do it from the overall... the overall operation. Or the overall selection thing. Okay, so you can unassign. Good to know. Did not know that before. Now... Fast retreat. Well, no, not the these guys, the pioneers. Since we can, not from here though, but we can come to the unit, or you know, we can come not to the general thing. We can come there and assign that. Okay, okay. Well, Let's restart this. Yes, bad weather still, I guess. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. That's why we have that for misclicks. Okay, well, we know we can come down to here and not be too badly taken out. There will be a counterattack. Coming soon. Oh, they still can't get there. I'll do that move for the moment. I think we're gonna up here. Oh. And you still move beyond attack range. Okay. Now, we know there's an infantry unit right up there, I guess. So we don't want to completely bounce into them badly. There we go. That's going to be much better. I guess we'll risk a counterattack with that. We're going to spend our points. We got capturing the airbase in the town there. And well, maybe we should have done. We're going to come and help deal with some of our counterattacks that we now know are coming in the south. Okay. Okay, that is much better here. Well, first the artillery, then come over there so we get a mass attack ×2. We're going to think about that one for the moment. Now, up here, so we know we have that. They're going to come take away the airbase. At least they have ambusher. And of course they do. Overrun. Do I want to run around and attack anybody stupidly at the moment? No, I don't think I do. But we will come up here and protect the reconnaissance cars somewhat. We're going to use these bombers after this infantry here. Well, I was hoping they would retreat to there, but I guess that was a bit much to hope for. Okay, so AA and anti-tank there. But that will block the counterattack up against them that we faced before. Let's get these guys out here as a bit of a distraction and observation. I guess we should risk it. Hate losing a unit, but grinding them down even more would be useful. Yeah, no, we're not going on the bridge. Let's not be that stupid, gamer. Okay, this is a smarter playthrough. Of course, forewarned by events. It is a dingo. Is there a thing where dingoes this early? They were a bit later. Okay, well. Little better. We're gonna have to fall back a bit. And I think should have left these guys down in the south. Just take them out. The armored cars are going to fall back and take the French town. They're going to fall back to there. No. No, we're gonna... Oh, yep, we can get to there. Okay, we're gonna come here. I think it's out of any AA range. Hurt them considerably is the way you should with Stukas. Doing for tanks. Oh, I was hoping we had a little more range to get airstrike there. They're escorted now. Okay, well... Okay, the Pioneers are doing their job. Or their secondary job, maybe, but still. Move them in, that's where we can do a bit of a coordinated attack. Now, the Dingo. The Dingo was a two-man armored car that had basically a Bren gun mounted there. I don't really know how a Bren gun's going to hurt these vehicles. With the 222, which is what this is, that has a MG34 but a 20 millimeter. There's a couple different lengths of barrels. Longer the barrel, generally the greater penetration. But that 20 millimeter, definitely not just from knowing a War Thunder, but definitely can. Oh, we got 3 tank units. Can definitely knock out tanks. Now these guys are reasonably thick armor. Yeah, it can still. The Panzer II could still, you know, do damage to them, take them out, definitely, but it's getting thick. The A-13 most assuredly, because that was fairly thin skinned. So those, you know, are maybe not ideal tanks, or tank killing weapons, but they were a somewhat effective tank killing weapon. Okay, let's see, if we were to come up here, we're going to next turn see about directly attacking that artillery. Let's move you up there to counter defensive barrage anything that's coming in that way. You come here to go after the artillery. They're protecting these tanks from, well, or that flank from the anti-tank, but let's send the tanks down here because we got all these French guys securing that portion of the front. So you're going to have to come back next time to see how well we do. Do we continue the offensive, or are we stuck? This is sort of, ooh, these all R35s, yeah. Oh, H35. There is no real tactical difference between an H35. Is there a model difference here? H35, R35. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, there is. You can see the sloping back here, and flat back here. Yeah, no, so they've actually done the model difference. Cool. But tactically, basically the armor is the same thickness. The guns were maybe new manufacture, but they also had just a lot. Some I think they actually pulled from FT-17s. Others were guns manufactured for FT-17s in World War I. And so they're literally World War I era guns mounted in these vehicles. So these are very low velocity 37 millimeter gun. What this has over this, the original FT-17, other than, well, yeah, this is, well, no, it's not any slower. I don't think. They're about the same speed because they were designed. The R-35, which is FT, is made by the Renaults. The R-35s are also made by Renault. This is made by Hotchkiss, and designed by Hotchkiss and Renault. Is, you know, thicker armor. They were made to be infantry tanks, so they're made to be slow, move in support of infantry. Didn't need to go much faster than a general walking speed of a man. That was their whole tactical thought. So yeah, the armor, I don't know specifically on their trench crossing capabilities or whatever, whether these are any better. But really, tactically, the one, other than the thicker armor, that's really good on these guys here, these also have a machine gun. Where the FT was a machine gun or a 37mm gun. It wasn't both. It was either or. Where these had both. So that was the benefit to these. They were both two-man tanks, and part of what I've been informed, part of the reason to keep it as a two-man tank was simply cost, manpower cost. Only 2 men to operate the vehicle instead of 3 or 4 keeps operating costs down. So these are direct replacements to that. The French cavalry, which were supposed to only have armored cars, though they had tracked armored cars. Are all tanks tracked? No, they're not. Most tanks are tracked. So some of the dictionary definitions on what tanks are wrong. But so you can have armored cars that are tracked. Just sort of a definition for the French to, in the French bureau organization, shall we say, tanks were part of the infantry arm. Cavalry could have armored cars for reconnaissance, but they also had what would functionally be tanks. Now, so they had some light ones that were quicker because they were meant to do more of a cavalry scouting type role. So just sort of interesting. And there was, well, hang on. I'm going to get a book off my shelf here. I should use some of these resources more for your education. But you need to know the facts, at least generally speaking, before, and how to find them before you, let's see, do they have the totals here? Because I have the book Blitzkrieg, Armor, Camouflage, and Markings, 1939 to 1940, and they deal with both sides of the conflict. Don't know that they have totals. Okay, FT-17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that would be 600. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would be 800. Okay, they, according to this book and some of this stuff, they had 800 FT-17s in order of battle for relatively mainline units for the Battle of France, May 10th, 1940. Now, saying this, I don't know how many of these are operational, meaning how many are, in the need repairs, how many can actually drive versus how many are undrivable at the moment. So yeah, we're looking at well over 800 because there's a few 10 strengths. Some of the 60s that I counted there are 63 instead of 60. So I don't know how good of returns these are. And there's definitely more R35s, some H39s, just a few H35s. The H39 has the same chambering, shoots the same ammo, but just a longer barrel, so it got to a higher velocity in the 37mm gun. That was the 39 improvement that they were starting to introduce. I don't know if there really is an R39. You could theoretically have one just by mounting the gun in there. Okay, well, a bunch of other formations have that. Okay. Well, this is going to be the end of this episode. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for liking the videos. If you have any tips, comments, questions, suggestions, please post them below. And we'll see you next time for more historical gaming.